This is Archie number 315 from the Archie Comics group in the Archie series, sold for 60 cents. And the cover is by Dan DeCarlo. I thought you said Archie was a capable student. He is. He's capable of anything. And in the box it says, "Get out the bandages. Archie's learning to ski." And this is from April 1982. And this title is published monthly by Archie Comic Publications, Inc. On the inside cover, there is an advertisement for Cracker Jacks. Excuse me. Scotty in a Cracker Jacks story. "Okay, Scotty, the score is tied. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Get in there and show them what you're made of." "I'll do my best, coach." "Strike 1. Gulp. "What if I strike out?" "Strike 2. "You can do it, Scotty. You're a Cracker Jack." "Crack. Home run. You did it, Scotty. We won the playoffs. What a Cracker Jack." When you're really good, they call you Cracker Jack. Crunchy caramel coated popcorn and peanuts and a secret toy surprise. And the first story is John Goldwater presents Archie and Follow the Leader. "Hey, Arch, you want to check out the new taco stand?" "Sorry, pal, I can't join you in heartburn heaven. I've got to see my dream queen." "If that silly name refers to Veronica, forget it. Why?" "She and Betty are up to some sort of secret shenanigans, and they don't want to be disturbed." "Secret?" Let's see. I should read these two. Writer Frank Doyle, artist Dan DeCarlo Jr., inker Jay DeCarlo, letterer Bill Yoshida, colorist Barry Grossman, art director Victor Gorelick, editor-in-chief Richard Goldwater. "Don't ask me. Tried to get nosy and they cut me off like I was spreading poison ivy." Well, I'm nosy too. I hate to know there's a secret around that I'm not in on." "Hey, Reggie, what's the scoop on betting Veronica's big secret?" "Who knows? They don't want anybody to know. They're a couple of real clams. And if they freeze me out, it's gotta be something real important. This is frustrating. I'll just have to get sneaky about this." Betty says, "Well, look who we have on our tail now." It was inevitable. "Hey, hi girls, what's new?" "Oh, hello, Archie. Hi. Oh, gee, will you look at the time? I've got to split. Wherever did the morning go? If I don't rush, I'll miss my zither lesson." Who are they kidding? Ron wouldn't know a zither if it bit her. Look at the way she's skulking around. She's up to something. "Do you think we ditched him?" "Sure, he's probably at the chocolate shop by now. Whatever we do, we couldn't let him in on this." "Golly, no, he'd spoil the whole thing." "Now I'm mad. That's some way to treat a friend." "A caterer. They're going to a caterer. That means some kind of wingding." And the window says Cromwell's Caterers. "Gaston usually handles any of the parties Ronnie throws. This must be a really big, important one. Too good for a lowly slob like me." And now, the best bakery shop in town. Now they're at Bella's Bake Shop. "What they've done is get my dander up. They've insulted me. I'm not taking this lying down." And there's a help wanted sign in the window. "Aha, Archie Andrews is too clever to be shut out of what he doesn't want to be shut out of." "We sure could use a new delivery boy. We've been swamped. Could you work evenings?" "You got it." Some hours later. "It's getting late. Are you sure you don't have another delivery? Henry, is that lodge order ready?" "You know where the lodge place is? They want this by 7:30. I'm on my way." "Keep Archie out? No way. I'm too clever for them. They've got to get up pretty early in the morning to fool old Arch." "Ah, the cake. Fine. Come in while I check it out." "Oh, that's fine. Look, isn't that fine? Just what we wanted." "Huh?" And the cake says, "Happy birthday, Archie." "Surprise! Happy birthday!" Sigh, so much for clever old Arch. The end. And here's an advertisement for a reward for a penny. And here's a little Jinx and an egg shake. "Rise and shine, little Jinx. It's time to get ready for school." "Let me catch a little more sleep." This calls for a little subtle psychology. Ooh, little Jink, what would you like? Little Jinx, what would you like for breakfast? 2 30-minute eggs. And here's the puzzle, Archie TV forecast. Archie has noticed how the TV weathermen try to pep up their forecast with a little joke or two. Find out what Archie heard on 2 TV weather forecasts. Just change the letters below to the next letters in the alphabet. So Z would equal A would equal B would equal C, etc. Here's an advertisement for sea monkeys. And the next story is Archie in Ski Scoff. Okay, it looks like Archie's tangled up like a pretzel here. And there are people laughing, ha 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 ha. He's in the beginner's class. And now he's being pointed out to join the children's class. And Archie says, gulp. So he starts going backwards and then crash. And then a lot more laughter, and he's fallen into the trash. Looks like a dumpster. So he looks defeated. He's going in the ski lodge, staring at the fire, and he's thinking gloom. Veronica points at a sign that says, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So Archie goes back out, looks like with determination. He goes down, and everyone says, yay, cheer, attaway, and then splat. Archie runs into a tree. He goes back in the ski lodge, stares at the fire again with thoughts of double gloom. Betty points to the sign, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Crack. And here comes Jughead on a ski mobile. Gulp. And he's run over Archie's skis. And it looks like Archie's pretty happy about it. They're at the Ski Valley snack bar, and Archie is buying Jughead a lot of hamburgers and milkshakes. Here's Archie and Ship quip. Marriage is like a boat, and the husband should be the captain. I agree 100%, as long as the husband remembers who the admiral is. And here's Archie's gag bag. Looks like Archie's father is being shaken up progressively worse. And Archie says, Dad, is my stereo too loud? Here's an ad for Jughead with Archie Digest number 50 and a 3 for $1 offer. Here's Archie and Learn While You Yearn. Egat, doesn't he ever let up? See you after class, love, but of course. Do our classes interrupt your love life, Casanova? Huh? What is this insatiable need of yours to spend every spare moment in the company of that girl? It's called the pursuit of happiness, sir. Sigh. Go on to class and try to remember where you are. On my way, sir. Later. Enough of this toil. I think I'll pop over to the lounge for a cup of coffee. Oh no, he's at it again. Humph. I wish he was that intent about his schoolwork. Until later, I'll be there. You didn't take my hint, did you? Hint, sir? Did you hint about something? I'm talking about hanging out in the halls with girls. This is an institute of education. Gee, Mr. Weatherby, girls are very educational. A guy can learn a lot of neat things from girls. Let me tell you some of the things Veronica has taught me. Please spare me the details. He's right, though. Everything in life is an educational experience. Although I'm sure he's not learning any school subjects from Veronica. Now, if all that idle chit-chat could be properly directed, why not? I'll compromise with the lad. I don't mean to interrupt Archie, but it's all right, Mr. Weatherby. I have to go to class. This teaching that Veronica does she do any of it after school? Sure. The advanced classes are at night. I thought so. Suppose from now on you confine your classes with Veronica to after school. During school hours, you can hang out with more scholarly types. Like Betty. If you must chat with a girl between classes, make sure it's Betty. From her, you might pick up on some of the subjects we teach in this place. Eep, only Betty? Betty, you're smart. I've got a problem coming up and don't know how to face or solve it. Why, Archie, I'd love to help you. And there's Veronica fuming in the background. And here is an advertisement to build up bodies in just 90 seconds a day. Meet Joe Nazario. Here's Archie Club News. Membership $1. There's a first prize and second prize, and then there's an order form to join. And here's Archie and Split Bit. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the fighters for tonight's bout. In that corner, weighing 250 pounds, Gorilla George. And then the other corner, and then Archie's running out of the building. And then there's Archie and Fitbit. I get these uncontrollable fits of jealousy. I don't believe it. Honest, I'm the most jealous person around. I don't believe it. And then Archie whistles at a woman. And then he says, I believe it. Because he's got an ice cream sundae on his head. Here's an advertisement for 100 Little Dolls. And the next story is Archie and Planned Activity. Come on, Arch, let's hit Pops for something hot and tasty. Tempting, Jug, but no can do. Gotta pick up some bread before the snow melts and I'm out of business. The Surgeon General's office says using a shovel may be hazardous to your health. I live dangerously. Besides, I have to make it while it's there to be made. How come you never do snow shoveling? Are you independently wealthy or something? I am in the winter. Huh? You're gonna have to explain that. Glad to. I work when it's comfortable to work. And when is that? In the spring and in the fall. It's not too hot and not too cold. And there's plenty of lawn work. It's always there. Grass grows, leaves fall. You can depend on it. You're not at the mercy of the weather like you are with snow shoveling. Look, there's a hat flying. In the cold winter and hot summer, I can relax. Doesn't your money run out? I only look like a flake. I'm not one really. I know how to budget money. When I'm making it, I save some. In winter and summer, I pay myself an allowance. Smart. I wish I could do that. I hate this job. But I still have to do this anyway. This is special. Now you explain. I could scrape by on my savings and allowance and not have to shovel snow. Well then, why don't you? Say, Mom and Dad's anniversary is coming up. That calls for a little more than I can afford. Yeah, I can see your point there. Parents, sheesh. If it's not one thing, it's another. See you later. Sure, when the snow's all gone. Sigh, I wish I was at Pops with the gang, but I've got a lot of snow to move before. What? 2 can shovel better than 1. We'll get it done faster and we can take on more jobs. Sigh, what kind of fool am I? A heck of a nice kind, pal. The end. There's a dog watching him. And there's advertisement for Strong Arms, and then an order form for Archie Double Digest Quarterly. Here's an advertisement for Olympic. Earn famous name prizes or cash. And then on the back cover, there's advertisement for Bubble Yum. Grape bubble gum. Thanks for watching.